All right, so today I was thinking I would do a little run through of things I've done to my car. So I have a 2018 BRZ right here. I've done a few things, mostly simple mods, but I thought I would do a little, just show you guys what I've done. And over here I have a Del Sol, which is pretty minty. I might do a video on that later if I'm feeling it, but yeah, so get right to it. Alright, so originally I was going to just pull it outside and do it out there, but I decided it was way too hot outside, so I pulled the Del Sol out so I can have a little bit more space in the garage. But yeah, so I'm going to go highlight a few things that I've done, and here we go. Alright, so one of the first things I did was I updated the taillights. These ones I think are really nice. I don't remember where I got them. They're just some Chinese taillight, but they go all the way around with a nice little soft light, and they're also sequential, so I really like them. I honestly didn't have a problem with the original taillights because they updated it in I think 2017, full LED, and I thought they looked a little nicer than the original BRZ 86 taillights, but I wasn't gonna change them. But then I saw these on someone's YouTube channel. I was like, oh my god, I need these because I don't know, they just look really nice. And I think it's a great aesthetic. It looks OEM too. A lot of the Subaru BRZ taillights I see, they're a little too crazy for me. They got too much going on. But I think these are really nice OEM looking style taillight. The next thing I did was I took the chrome badging off the rear that said Subaru and BRZ. I think it makes the rear look a lot cleaner. And I don't know, it was free. So, just took some fishing line and Goo Gone and then waxed over it after. And it looked really nice. The only thing is I was up in New England, and I had multiple people come up to me and ask me like what kind of car it was, because most Subarus up there are like an Outback or a Forester, and they don't really see many Subaru BRZs or sports cars. So they were like, what kind of car is that? Because they, usually you can just read it on the back, but I don't have it, so I'll just explain to it. But it's funny. But in Florida here, they're freaking everywhere, so no one really says anything to me in Florida. After that, I upgraded the exhaust. I got it's a Greddy Evo GT catback. I haven't done the headers yet because I'm waiting to turbo it before I get headers, because I don't want to buy a whole nother set of headers when I get a turbo. But it's a really nice exhaust. I think it sounds great. I've had it for about, honestly, almost 2 years, maybe a year and 8 months. The only thing was, under here you can see that it's kind of like welded. I had to get someone to weld a pipe there because I was driving through New York, and man, those roads are those roads are terrible. And there used to be a flange there, and it would hang. Let me see where my finger is. It would hang maybe a little bit lower, but this exhaust hangs really low anyways, and the flange would hit the ground, and so pretty much just dented the whole thing up. There's a huge leak. I thought maybe I could just like fix the gasket, but that didn't end up working, so I had to go to a shop and get it re-welded. They're not the nicest welds, but it works. After that, I got some polyurethane sway bar bushings, and I got them in the front too. Not too difficult to install. They're pretty inexpensive too, and I honestly I don't really notice that much of a difference, but it was cheap, so whatever. The coilovers make the biggest difference. They're AMR Engineering coilovers. I actually got them from a guy who had just sold his FRS, and he never put them on the car. He had bags originally on his car, and he never put them on the car, so I got them for like, I don't know, like 70, maybe 60% cheaper than what they actually are. But they're really nice. They got Hyperco springs, and I've had them for about a year too, so like I think they're really nice coilovers. You can do in the front, it's got camber adjustment. I'll go up there in a second. So yeah, they're AMR engineering with Hyperco springs, and they have, I think it's 8-way adjustment dampening on all 4, and the front has the camber adjustment. Rear doesn't, but I lowered it and it cambered it how I wanted it anyways. I wanted 2 degrees all around, and the rear was pretty much exactly at 2 from when I lowered it. And then the front, we just, you know, the alignment shop, we adjusted it and whatnot. But I really like the way the car sits on them. I think they ride really nice. Honestly, I have no complaints. I've had them for about a year. I think it looks really nice. So, I don't know. I'm probably not gonna end up changing the suspension all that much. I'm not like a slam boy. I kind of like a track setup. After that, I got these Apex ARC or ARC 8 wheels, and I think they're 9 by 18, or no, 9 by 17. They're 9 by 17, and they're wrapped in some Hankook Ventus V12s. They're 245 all around. I think they're really nice looking wheels. I actually, before this, I had an E36, and I'd always liked how these wheels look on an E36, but Beamer guys they overuse these wheels. And then I saw them on a BRZ, and I was like, oh, I've never seen that before. I think that looks sick. So I got them. I originally wanted silver, but I saw these on Facebook Marketplace also, like along with the coilovers, and they were just too good to pass up. And so I was like, oh, maybe I'll paint them silver later, but I threw them on the car, and I was like, man, the bronze looks so nice. Probably never gonna get any other color wheel now. But the tires are really nice. Honestly, I've had them for about a year also, pretty much as long as I've had the coilovers, maybe a year and a half. The tread wear is pretty nice. I've driven it from, I don't know, Florida to Rhode Island, probably up twice and down twice. And tires, they look pretty good. The suspension's really good. Nothing really, no complaints. Nothing I can really say to complain about that. I think they look really nice and they perform really nicely. Next, I got this just little strut bar. It was like 70 bucks. I saw it online. I was like, you know what? Screw it. I mean, it'll look cool and it'll help the car handle a little bit better. I don't even know anything about this brand, so I don't even know. I just thought it was cool. But yeah, let me know if you guys want me to do like a detailing video or something, because I like to keep my car, you know, I'm very particular or OCD about dirt and stuff in my car. I've had this car for about 2 years, and I like to try to keep it looking like it when I first got it, as best as I can. So let me know if you guys want me to do like a detailing video or something, or you know, maybe a video on the Del Sol, you know, going through some things on that. It's pretty much bone stock except for the suspension. So you know, just let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.